Good afternoon, everybody. This is Matt, aka the Lumberjack Landlord, and Mike Zuber from One Rental at a Time. Mike, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Going really good.
Good, awesome. So I know that we are big on financial news, and today was a big financial news, or yesterday was a big financial news today. Yet today was again more financial news. But I thought what was really interesting is the 10-year holding over 2.
Yeah, the 10-year broke 2 yesterday. And again, I just was lucky enough to stalk the Matt the Mortgage Guy before this. We moved our call to Friday, and the average 30-year rate, drum roll please, 4.07%.
Whoa!
Yeah, we have broken 4%. So some folks like Greg Dickerson and I talk every Monday. He thinks that 4% is where real estate crashes or starts to fall. I think it's more like 5.
I agree, 5. Yeah.
But yeah, we're already here. It's no longer a theory. We're going to know in a couple of short months if 4% was the number, because real estate's a little slow, but transactions are still going crazy, all of that. But yeah, the days of 2s are gone. The days of 3s are gone. We are now averaging the big collective basket at 4.07%. Pretty crazy.
I mean, Mike, we've been talking about this for what, a year?
Well, more importantly, not only talking about doing stuff, that's what really makes us different is we saw this, we wanted to get loans. We both refied stuff and got under 4%. And then we raised cash. We'll say the whole idea of this, folks, is to get money when you can, not when you need it. Right. Because when you need it, the banks won't lend or they'll charge you an arm and a leg. So I'm okay to sit on some cash. Cash is not trash. Cash is an option on the future. And so far, everything we've called for is happening. It's interesting to watch.
It is. It's going to be very interesting to see, like you said. I mean, now we're going to be going into the very first weekend in 2 years where the mortgage rate has a 4 handle on it.
Exactly.
First time in 2 years.
Exactly.
So I think what we've been saying all along is that's going to translate into an increase in transactions in the short term, because people are now going to really start to listen and say, geez, it's probably going to go only up from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably think about that. And so if the answer is, yeah, we're only going up from here, then they're going to be looking that much more. Okay, it's time to we just need to get one done and get on with it. Right.
Yeah. There's going to be a time again. Some people talk about numbers like they're absolutes, and they don't realize that consumer psychology plays a game. So first off, rates are up a point in roughly a 6-week period, 7 weeks. People are like, oh my God, it's up a point. Everything has to stop and crash. Well, not really. Because what you have for at least a 90-day window, perhaps 4 months, is you got all these people that were frozen out of the market before racing to come back in.
That's right.
So you actually get an artificial jolt of activity. We'll really see what happens come May, June, July. But yeah, demand will actually be up in Q1 because rates went up. And it blows people's minds. And you only see that because I look every day.
So to that end too, so then let's talk about this. I'm sure you saw the statements by James Bullard, the
yeah, I have.
So his exact words, for those of you who didn't see it, were, I'm expecting 100 basis points, period, or something like very definitive.
100 basis points by July, and there's only 3 meetings between today and July. So one of those meetings has to be 50 basis points.
Unless one of them is 75.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up. So
that's got to be getting handicapped now.
Oh, it is. I have the numbers for you. I looked this morning. So here's the deal. I've been calling for 50 basis points in March for about 5 months. When I started calling it, the odds were 0. They crept up to about 5% about 60 days ago, 1 in 20. After last week's employment growth, where it was up 400 when they expected 100, it went to 24%. After yesterday's CPI print, it is now 99%.
Whoa.
That's what the market is saying.
Wow.
On top of that, on my daily financial news yesterday, I said, I feel more confident about a 75-point basis move than 25. Now, you have to hear this. I'm not calling for 75.
Right.
I'm just saying the likelihood of 25 is none. Right? Yeah. It's going to be 50, but the chances of 75. And just this morning, I looked it up. There's actually 10%. Which is hard for me to believe, 10% call for 75 basis points in March. I don't see it. I think that would be far too much too fast.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's being handicapped where just like 60 days ago, 50 was a 0 is amazing to see what's going on right now.
Yeah. So look in your crystal ball. I know Dion's got it, but I know you have a glowing orb, I'm sure on order from
On
someone.
order, yeah.
Yeah. So look in the crystal orb and say, what are we looking at? If we go up 50 basis points, what is the mortgage rate then? Because all of this other numbers, that's without tapering. That's only talk, and that's no rate increase.
Yeah. Well, the key is the mortgage rates already move. Mortgage rates move a lot faster, right?
Agreed.
So given where mortgage rates are today, 4.07, there's probably not much more of a move if they go up half. Maybe it's 4, maybe it tops out at 4.25.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the beauty of mortgages. It moves so much faster. But I'll tell you this, my call of 5% by the end of the year is feeling pretty good.
Yeah, heck yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, when we talked about it, we talked about, in the 4 to 5 range, somewhere midstream by the end of June. Feeling pretty good about that call.
Feeling pretty good.
And over 5 by the end of the year.
Feeling pretty good.
Those are feeling pretty good at this point right now.
Yeah. And folks, if you don't know what we're talking about, we have plenty. Just search on my channel, 2022 forecast or predictions or whatever I call it. I don't delete any videos, so they're all there. Just got to scroll through 5,000 of them. But
I know. Yeah, I know he doesn't delete them. He doesn't know how to delete them.
I don't know how to delete them. No.
Yeah, he can get the upload there, but not anything past the upload.
Yeah, no editing either. Just
no. That's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't edit, doesn't delete. It's just whatever happens is going on YouTube.
There you go.
That's amazing. So yeah, I think that people need to be prepared. The next 12 to 15 weeks, I would be in a position, or 12, 3 to 4 months, I'd be in 90 to 120 days. I'd be looking at the market's probably going to get hotter. The market's going to get hotter
100%.
Because people now see these trends and they're like, okay, it was. So let me know how watching Reventure Consulting has changed. Let me know how it's going for you so far. When you weren't buying at 2.5 and not 3 and not 3.5, but now you're like, this guy might not be wrong, or might be wrong and not right. And what am I going to do now? Now it's 4. Well,
yeah, I can't. He's still calling. Yeah. Anyways, I don't mention his name because it's so comical.
I don't mind. I'm hoping one day he'll take me up on. I'm willing to debate him live stream. I will give, if he gets more people to agree with him than I get to agree with me, I will give $10,000 to a charity of his choice. I'm happy to do it because I think the dialogue needs to happen where people aren't being shown. It's worth that to me to help save that many people from not knowing what it takes to either become a landlord or buy their home and really understand what they're buying. I think that you could not do yourself any more of a disservice than paying $5 or $10 in a super chat to get somebody to take a look at what market you're in and tell you whether or not to invest there or not.
Yeah, to think you could look at a chart or even a series of chart and make that prediction is comical.
It is.
You got to do the work. You got to get on the ground. You got to network. There's always a great day to do a great deal. You can make money in any market. Deals are being done by lots of people. Charts do not hold. I wish charts held the answer. I'm a numbers guy. I wish it was there.
Yeah. If it were, every MBA would own a ton of real estate and no one else would own real estate. If it were all there, it would be only those guys or only those people in that realm that are doing that. Yep. So absolutely unbelievable. Michael, thank you so much for the time on this. As the Lumberjack Landlord's resident economist, we are grateful. So Mike, tell everybody where they can find you, my friend.
One rental at a time. Just go to your wonderful Google search bar. You'll find books, a YouTube channel, and some courses, and a website.
Everything you could literally you could stay on there. You're binge worthy now.
Yeah.
You're binge worthy. People could literally go there and they could binge for an entire weekend. Yeah. And they would not, you could get you could be smarter than 85% of the real estate agents out there if you binged Michael for a weekend.
Yeah. If you just watch if you went back and watched the last 60 days of just the daily financial news, you would be smarter than most. Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed. 100%. Yep. Totally agree with you. Well, Michael, I've got a surprise one for number 3. So look forward to seeing you there. Appreciate the time. As I always say, please subscribe, please like, come hang out with us. Check us out on Instagram at Lumberjack Landlord and at One Rental at a Time on Instagram. Come check us out. We're posting stuff every single day that's relevant to you and how to be a better landlord and real estate investor. Thanks so much, Mike. See you in the next one.